Welcome to Jam Tasting. This is Cult of PiN. It's a roguelike pinball game where the objective is to destroy target bumpers. Once destroying all the target bumpers, a boss bumper appears, and upon its defeat, that act of the game is cleared and the player advances to a new one. At the end of each act, blessings or curses are applied that modify how the rest of the run plays out. A shop where you can purchase upgrades and extra balls can be accessed when your ball hits a certain point on the board. I found that entering the shop by having your ball go to a specific location on the board was a bit of a jarring choice, especially with the multi-ball ability active. There were a few times when I accidentally triggered the shop menu when I didn't intend to, and it pulled me out of my pinball flow state. The dev had a great grasp on what the vibe of a pinball machine should be, and built the mechanics around it very well. I enjoy how the creator of the game wove roguelike elements into this pinball game. If you've played pinball, you know what you're in for. Flashing lights, sensory overload, and too many things to keep track of at once. I felt bombarded with tutorials at the beginning, but mastering every mechanic isn't necessary to succeed in the game, and you can just focus on the pinball parts. During my playthrough, I never went out of my way to complete extra objectives or engage with the non-basic pinball mechanics, but whenever I somehow managed to stumble onto something special, it was always very gratifying. I'm sure a more advanced player would find a lot of enjoyment in consistently pulling off combos. I do think it's really interesting to have interactable elements on the table itself, and I do hope to see more elements where hitting a certain area of the map changes the landscape of the level in some way, but I just found it a bit rattling for the shop specifically. I love the Lovecraftian horror theme this game seems to be going with. A tentacle-filled eldritch pinball machine was never something I knew I needed until I experienced it firsthand. This game goes into bullet time mode when it realizes your ball is trapped beneath the bumpers, and it tutorializes how to get it out of that exact situation. I really appreciated the bullet time slowdown, as it saved me multiple times from losing a ball. The demo only has one table, but it was really fun to play on and left me very excited for the full release. It was very polished, and the devs' love of pinball machines was quite evident. I am very excited to follow the development of Cult of PiN. I was impressed by the demo. I love the vibe and the style the game presents. I think the mechanics are tight and well done, and the way it plays scratches that pinball itch perfectly for me. Make sure to wishlist Cult of PiN on Steam if it interests you, and check out the demo on itch. I look forward to seeing where this project goes.